Hi, from wherever you are watching me from. My TBT has come earlier. Mi siwezi ngoja ifike Thursday na TBT yangu inaweza kuja on Wednesday. Ndio maana nimeileta leo mapema. My childhood was very interesting, but when I was a child, it wasn't interesting. Right now thinking about it is when it is interesting. Like, let's start from the meals. In eating breakfast, I used to see my dad leave money, so I knew this money was for milk and bread or odwadu. There were these big mandazis that we used to buy them either at 10 shillings or 5, but the one for 5 shillings was small, so we used to buy the one for 10 shillings. So when dad leaves, who is my mother? My mother has prepared githeri that she put on the fire the previous night. And the githeri from the pot was usually very sweet. I don't know what the pot usually adds to the food. But now the problem is, my mind as a child, I want bread. I want mandazi. What is available? It is githeri. And with this, you have no option. You either take it or you stay hungry. So you have to. Other times, when you're expecting the mandazi or rather the chapati, that is when she surprises us with the sweet potatoes and uji. You wake up, you find that she has already prepared the breakfast and it is there, and she's not even talking. Her work is to just look at you, and because she knows you are pissed off, you want bread. But she just looks at you and says, if you do not want, you just stay the way you want. Because she knows very well, when you go out to play, hunger will bring you back to the same sweet potatoes that you never wanted. So you and your bread and milk that you saw the money being left, you will sort yourself out. You just stay there, wait for your father to bring the bread. If you cannot take the sweet potatoes, you sort yourself out. That was for breakfast. Or rather, sometimes you find that the milk was not bought, so it is the strong tea, black tea. And when you put it in the cup, in your mind you're like, why couldn't she buy milk and everything? You just complain in within. You cannot complain it loudly because the African mothers, if you know, you know. You do not say things they do not want to hear. You are only supposed to say the things that will make them happy. I used to wonder, is it really me alone or is it our family only? I don't know. You can tell me in the comment section, because my mornings sometimes were very difficult. I could wake up and find the sweet. But right now, trust me, given an option, I would go for the sweet potatoes. Or is it that I'm getting old? I don't know. Is it that now? Is it that now I'm considering the sweet potatoes because I'm old, or because I'm able to afford both the sweet potatoes and the bread? I do not know. You tell me in the comment section. How was your breakfast like? Because ours was you either take that porridge or you stay hungry. You either take that black tea or you go and buy it yourself. She has no problem. She's like, oh, you do not want mine, you just stay the way you want. Now for the afternoons and the supper, now this was another one. Kienyeji, mboga ya kienyeji. And that is when I could become sick. I see her coming from the market, and when I see the kienyeji, suddenly I become sick. And she's like, this is the best. If you do not take these ones, that is why you become sick all the time. And I'm like, I wish you knew. All I want is sukuma wiki. All I want is mayai. All I want is meat. And my dad is like, you've seen my garden? And we're like, yeah, we've seen your garden. And he's like, did you see me planting some meat there? If you want rice, you buy me some land in Moya so that we can be taking rice. And I'm like, Dad, but there is nothing you can do. You take that kienyeji. Yeah. It is not because they didn't want the best for us. It is because they just wanted us to be healthy. But not us. Our minds could not take that. Why would I even take kienyeji? And yet I can take sukuma wiki and meat. But not the African home. Though sometimes they would buy. But then in our mind we are like, I'm not supposed to be taking this. You feel like, why are you giving me bitter herbs? That was the name. But thinking of it now, I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate for the same. Yeah, the sweet potatoes, they were good. Though I will not say it then, because if you say they are sweet, you'll keep taking them. You'd rather say they are not sweet so that you're being bought bread or mandazi. Yeah. And that was for the meals. For my meals. And when you are preparing chapo, we'll enter the house very early. You do not stay out too late if you are preparing chapo. Especially this season that we are entering, the festive season. You get in the house very early. That day you are all excited, you are all happy. Yeah, because it is chapo, it is beans, it is meat. Yeah, nobody wanted to see ugali. I don't know what ugali had done to us. Yeah, nobody wanted to see ugali. And now, I take that ugali without complaining. See me now. Anyway, that was my TBT for the meals. See you in the next episode of Clothes. TBT, clothes, the clothes we used to wear. Bye bye.